Hello everybody, Nathan here with another Minetest mod review. Today we are looking at, what was this mod called again? I think just called Paths, I think is its name. Um, and yeah, as you can kind of see, there's just what kind of appears to be a bridge here. And now I could jump off the edge and show you that it is in fact a bridge. But, as my health is already about halfway, I think I won't do that. I mean, I wouldn't get hurt because I'm jumping in water anyway, but I'm pretty sure right up here I should be able to just climb down a little bit. I'm still not going to be able to get back up, though. Alright, so we have... Oh, let me start swimming here. So we have this, yeah, this bridge that is just massive, massive, massive. I don't know who built it. I mean, what purpose does this bridge even serve? I don't get it. But, yeah, we pretty much, that's what this mod does. It creates these super long bridges. Let me get back up onto ground here, which I think, with some creativity, please don't there be a block. Oh, good. Say if there's a block on top of that falls and kills me, that won't be good. Oh, hey, a bunny. What? How did that get here? Oh, I also have mobs enabled. I was actually looking for a video to do here, and I had a couple ideas going. This was one of them. Bugs Alive, which needed mobs, but I couldn't find any bugs. I was probably doing something wrong, so I didn't review that. Colored Machines I was thinking of, but that seemed way too in-depth for me to just do a review on without ever having actually like done any research. Wait, that's not even moving fast. Okay, let's turn free move on. There we go. So it just creates these super long paths that just go on, and it tunnels through mountains like this. Sometimes using wood, sometimes using sand. I'm fairly certain if we dug through the sand, we would find that there is material underneath it, whereas this wood is probably a spot where there was a cave already naturally appearing underground here. It doesn't put torches into the caves, which would be cool, but I guess isn't really necessary, as we can do that ourselves. After all, torches are not hard to come by. It uses stairs as a dependency, so you can have these slopes that you can just go up, and you do not have to, you know, do any jumping, because they are already set to the right heights, so you can just climb right up them, which that is a very nice feature as well. And this thing just keeps going. This does only work on new map gen. So if you have an already existing world and you want to add this mod in, while you certainly can, you will only see changes in unexplored areas of the map. Now, if you start the world and you have this map gen, you will have these paths, and I really don't know. I'm using map gen V7 here for this video. I really don't know. I'm assuming this just uses like a 3D noise to do this path, but I am not positive. I do know though this is sick. It just keeps going and going, and they're huge. I don't know if these like loop back onto themselves or anything. In my limited exploring here, have not ever seen like any points where they branch. Ooh. Well, here is a point where they branch out. Alright, so that does definitely happen. Some of these paths seem to be a little thinner than others. This one is very narrow. Again, though, I mean, just look at that. That is amazing. And it goes all the way down to the ground down here in the water. A floating rock in the sky. You know, I noticed some of those before, too. It's a V7 thing. So we just keep going here. Going down, going up. Ooh, ooh, hey, look at that. Two paths that come semi-close to each other. I wonder if they loop together. Ooh, they might. Which way to go? Let's go this way. Oh, and another intersection here. We're just gonna fly right through this wall. It's too much work to go. Intersection there, intersection there. It goes right along the edge, conveniently there. Whoa, now how does this work? You've got sand. Sand should be falling. Oh, sandstone. My bad. That wouldn't be falling. There'd be no reason for sandstone to fall. So yeah, it pretty much just adds these super, super huge long paths that go forever, seemingly. I would imagine if you mix this in with like the villages mod and potentially somehow the village mod happened to know where these roads were, that would go together really well. I don't know. I've never used the two together. I've actually never used this mod prior to this. However, I think I'm going to add this to my sub game. Because this is pretty stinking cool. It goes nowhere. I mean, really, it's not like it leads you to any fantastic locations or anything. But just these pathways, it adds a degree of mystery and an element of a civilization gone by that spent all of this time and energy creating these, and now they're gone. And there is a deserted and unabandoned? No, that would mean it's not abandoned. An uninhabited world just waiting for somebody to come through and steal all the treasures that remain. Or not. But it is pretty cool. So I think we're about done with this review. There's really nothing else to show off. I mean, it creates paths. Paths that we have been going on now for 8 minutes. And I'm sure you guys are all just bored to death. Like, okay, yeah, we know there's paths. What else? Yeah, I don't think there is anything else. Let's just check unified inventory real quickly here. It is paths, so it would be... That's part of stairs, I think. Yeah. No PQRS. S would be after paths. This is screwdriver, and then we're at mobs. So path doesn't create any new nodes. It just creates these fantastic paths. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Boring as though it must have been. Be sure to tune in next week, same time. It won't be the same time. It will be the same channel, though. And I will be reviewing a new mod. Or an old mod, as the case may be. But it'll be a mod that has not yet been reviewed. Or it may actually be a re-review of a previous mod, if enough new features have been added. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to jump off this bridge into the water. And I'll catch you next week.